Welcome to the Easy Computer Fixes channel, and today we're going to have a discussion 6 months later, Windows XP, end of support. Where are we at? What are the stats? And how do you continue to stay pretty safe on the web? First of all, we are 6 months. So April 2014 was the time when Windows XP was pretty much retired by Microsoft. No more security updates except for corporate users that pay for these. So if you're a home user, you are without updates since April. So the first thing you need to know is that the more time passes, the more holes are in Windows XP that can be used to infect your machine. So going on the web is more and more dangerous, and that you gotta actually be careful with that. Now, if you don't use your XP machine on the internet, this video is not for you. It's not important, because if you're not plugged to the net, Windows XP is not a problem and is going to continue working, doing whatever you need it for. But if you are the 23% of people that still use Windows XP, and that's still a big number considering that we're at 6 months past the April 2014 date, so it's almost 1 in 4 people using Windows XP. Now here, by experience, I'm a tech guy. I don't see Windows XP much anymore. I don't think here Windows XP is that big of a deal, and I don't think we're at 1 in 4. I'd say in my clients it's probably maybe 1 in 10. So what do you do to keep safe from now on? Well, first of all, don't use at all Internet Explorer 8. You have to stop using this web browser. Already before the updates stopped, recommendation was that you should not use Internet Explorer 8. It's an old version of Explorer. We are now at Explorer 11, to give you an idea. So this is not a good idea. Don't use Internet Explorer 8. It's dangerous to browse the web with this. Use a third-party browser, Google Chrome or Firefox. I like Google Chrome because Google Chrome has integrated Flash, which is a very nice feature. One thing, and one little word of caution, is that Google Chrome is starting to issue end-of-life support for XP. So it means that Google Chrome, the latest version you have, is probably one of the last you'll ever have. But at least it's a safe browser for now, and it's much better than Internet Explorer 8. So go to Google Chrome or Firefox if you want to use Firefox. Remove Java. Remove Java from your computer, because Java is already a problem in later versions of Windows because it has so many flaws, and the fact that Java is probably not going to be supported anymore for XP is another reason why Java should be removed. If you don't need Java, remove that from your computer. To remove it, all you have to do is go into your control panel, go into programs and features, and uninstall a program. Look at the list. You will find Java. You might see more than one version of Java. Remove everything you see that's called Java, all the versions, and uninstall them from your computer. You're going to be much safer. If you're using Google Chrome, remove Adobe Flash Player. You don't need it. Google Chrome has integrated Flash Player, so you don't need to have the third-party Adobe Flash Player installed. Remove it from your computer. Google Chrome will work very fine without it. Antivirus. Make sure you get a good antivirus. Now, a lot of free antiviruses are now not supporting XP anymore, but a lot of paid versions still install on XP. So why not, maybe this could be the time to pay for an antivirus, a full suite of antivirus software, and make sure that you have a good antivirus to protect you from the holes that you have in Windows. Of course, one of the things that you need to know is try to limit your internet usage on Windows XP if you are still using it. Windows XP is more and more dangerous on the web, so I gradually would not recommend that anyone do, for example, online banking and stuff like that with Windows XP, as it is dangerous, and more so as time goes by. So these are all little things that you actually should do. And of course, if your computer is not too old, dual core machine or later, investing in an upgrade to Windows 7 I think is a great idea. And even though Windows XP was probably the most loved operating system of all, I can tell you that Windows 7 is also loved, and a lot of people are actually jumping on the bandwagon of Windows 7. It is a great operating system, and if you don't want to change the computer you have, at least by upgrading to Windows 7, you will at least get a few more years of usage probably. Now, that said, if your computer is a Pentium 4 or earlier with Windows XP, then I would not recommend. Don't use Windows XP on Windows 7, sorry, on Pentium 4s or older devices. It will not work very well. But starting with dual core machines that you actually can get very cheap, by the way, if you don't have the money to spend on a computer. For $100 you'll have a computer capable of running Windows 7, and you'll be upgrading a little bit and have a few years of usage for Windows 7. And general rule of thumb, be very careful what you do on the web. Don't click anything, don't go anywhere. But you know what? The problem is with all the holes slowly appearing in Windows XP, and especially with the November 2014 updates that we all had, one of the flaws actually affects every version of Windows, including Windows, starting from Windows 95. It's a very big flaw. So it means Windows XP is now pretty much in the open with flaws. Now, what's nice is that a lot of people were calling it doom. Will be really having a lot of problems with Windows XP out there in the wild with viruses and all. Actually, it hasn't been that bad for now, and so it's not too bad. But things can change quite rapidly. So make sure you be careful on the web, because with some of these flaws, you don't even need to execute or click something. It can actually install through a flaw by itself. So be very careful what you do. And yeah, the recommendation that I would really give out is come on, it's time to change, even if you love Windows XP, and why not turn that old Windows XP machine into something useful. Maybe you're using it for a piece of software in particular. Well, keep it for that and just invest in a new computer, or at least something that has at least Windows 7, and keep that just for that particular job. Because one of the biggest problems in operating systems is the fact that sometimes some devices or some programs only work on that version and not on the others, and it's always a little complicated. So these are the general rules. So hope that you guys stay safe, and in 2015 I think we'll be going probably faster down the road here, as we'll be passing, going below 20%, and I think Windows XP is going to start to be and feel quite old. If you enjoy our videos, why not subscribe to our channel? You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments, questions on what you've seen, let us know. Maybe you have a feature, a problem, a question, let us know. We'll try to post that video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.